Hey everyone, this is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA, and I'm so excited about today's topic, how to sell any product to any retailer with limited financial capital. So if you have a great consumer product and you think it should be on the shelves at Home Depot or Macy's, Kroger grocery store, Walmart, Target, CVS, whatever it is for you, but you're really worried about your limited financial capital, this little training will discuss what to do about that and why you should go after chain stores anyhow. So a little background about me. My name is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA. We help consumer products brands get into the world's largest retailers. I've personally taught close to 100,000 companies across the globe over the last 12 years on this topic. Absolutely love what I do. And I'm just trying to get you guys excited about retail. And if you like everything retail, please subscribe, keep in touch with us. We're always adding new content and or check out our information below. With that said, let's talk about how to sell to any retailer with very limited financial capital. So one thing that most people don't realize is Walmart and all these chain stores understand that you may have a great consumer product, but you may be a small brand and you don't have a ton of money in the bank. They understand that completely because they'll never, ever be able to support themselves in getting new, cool, interesting products if they don't work with the smaller companies as well. And so what they are willing to do is allow you to work with a third-party company who can finance deals if they work with you. So the way it works is this. You have a great brand. You basically set up a deal with a third-party company who will finance the deal for you in retail chains in advance. These companies are called retail factoring or purchase order factoring. There are other names for it, but that's the general concept. You can do a Google search. But essentially, these are companies who are used to working with retailers and will happily give you the money if, say, Walmart decides to work with you in exchange for a few percentage points off the top of the purchase order. Why would they agree to this? Because they're used to getting paid by retailers like Walmart. They know that they have great credit or a good credit. And they essentially are used to these type of deals. So you set up a relationship with these companies in advance, and most of the time they don't care so much about your credit and so forth, because they really know that they're probably going to get paid from Bed Bath & Beyond and so forth, and are willing to do deals if you bring them a purchase order. So you set up this relationship with them in advance. They'll ask you a bunch of questions. Once you get approved for whatever you get approved for, then you go after retailers like Macy's or whatever it is for you. And if Macy's gives you this purchase order, you can take it over to this third-party company and they can cover the cost of the entire purchase order or whatever the deal is. Some people work with these companies and essentially have them pay for the whole thing, the manufacturing, the cost and shipping and everything. And then when they get paid from the retailer, then the third-party company gets paid. Or you can have them pay for part of it, right? So maybe you don't want to give them the entire purchase order. You can handle some of the funds, but not all of it. And so they can work various deals with you. So that's essentially why a small company, a startup can sell to a chain store like Walmart, because they are already used to this. They know that they'll miss out on some great products if they don't figure out how to support you with some of the financing stuff. So the other thing to think about is when you work with a big retailer, most of them will not buy massive quantities of your product on day one. They'll usually buy a very small quantity and test it in their top 20 or 50 stores, maybe 100 stores. Unless they love, love, love your product, they're buying very small quantities of products for their stores. So if that's something that you know now, don't worry so much about your initial orders. They're going to be small, maybe 100 pieces, 500 pieces, 1,000 pieces, 5,000 pieces, at most 10,000 units of your product. Unless they love, love, love your product. Most of the time, they're going to start fairly small and then they will grow from there. So the good news is you don't always need retail factoring. It's a kind of initially they test products out and then they grow from there. But you should explore getting some financing in advance just in case they just really want to work with you and reorder fast and so forth. So anyways, my goal here is just to get you to want to work with chain stores. So a lot of you guys are not even considering going after stores because of this issue. And I'm here to tell you that we can provide all the solutions you need, because we've been doing this for years and years and years, giving you guys the answers you need in order to sell to chain stores. So if you like this content, please comment below, say you like, keep in touch, subscribe, whatever.